Here's a look at your top news headlines from Newsy. Police have identified the Santa Monica shooting suspect as 23-year-old John Zawahiri. Zawahiri is suspected of setting fire to a house where two people believed to be the suspect's father and brother were found dead before going on a shooting spree that left two more people dead and one critically wounded. Zawahiri was eventually shot and killed by police in the school's library.
The suspect was enrolled at Santa Monica College as early as 2010, and that police had contact with him in 2006 when he was a juvenile.
A source told the Los Angeles Times he had mental health problems and a fascination with guns, and they had been concerned. He carried several guns and at least 1,300 rounds of ammunition during his 10-minute reign of terror. Police are still investigating the suspect's potential motive for the rampage, but Chief Jacqueline Seabrooks told reporters she believes the suspect had prepared for this beforehand.
Anytime someone puts on a vest of some sort, comes out with a bag full of loaded magazines, and has to be neutralized at the hands of the police, I would say that that's premeditated.
Attempts to defend the government data surveillance program, codenamed PRISM, are ongoing. Officials say the data collection is done with the full knowledge and authorization of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. On Saturday, the nation's top intelligence official, Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, explained in the statement, PRISM is not an undisclosed collection or data mining program. The top secret program reportedly began 7 years ago and has grown exponentially under the Obama administration. PRISM allows NSA agents access to data resources from 9 different companies. Clapper's statement is being considered the government's strongest defense of the program since the Washington Post and The Guardian ran stories earlier this week detailing the National Security Agency's court-ordered access to U.S. telephone companies' metadata. Spokesperson for some of the companies involved have consistently denied participation in PRISM. And to world news, South Africa's former President Nelson Mandela spent a second night in the hospital being treated for a lung infection. The 94-year-old is particularly vulnerable to health problems with his lungs after contracting tuberculosis in the 1980s during his 27-year imprisonment. It is his third time in the hospital over the last 6 months. He was treated for pneumonia back in March. His condition deteriorated to the point where it was found necessary to hospitalize him. Reports say he is in serious but stable condition. Stay with Newsy for more headlines throughout the day. For Newsy, I'm Logan Siddle, highlighting your top news headlines, making you smarter, faster.